All right, everybody, welcome back. It feels like everyone's looking for developers these days.
Oh, for sure.
And let's be real, finding the perfect developer for your project,
Yeah,
it can feel impossible. Like, where do you even begin?
right.
Well, we found a resource, and we're diving deep into it today.
Ooh, exciting.
It's called The Playbook for Hiring the Perfect Developer.
Okay.
We're not going to cover everything, but we're focusing on one question I know a lot of you have.
Mm.
How do you know if a developer is actually the right fit for your specific project?
I think that's the question, isn't it? That's the one everyone wants the answer to.
Totally.
Hmm.
And this playbook, it really breaks it down into some insightful, actionable steps.
Yeah.
And the coolest thing, the first step isn't even about the developers, it's about you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the playbook really emphasizes that you need to know your project inside and out before you even start looking at developers.
That makes sense. So it's not just like I need a website, go make me a website kind of thing.
Exactly.
There's got to be more to it.
Yeah. So much more.
Hi, I'm Jim Sugars, and this is the Perfect Developers Deep Dive, the show that talks about how to find the perfect developer. If you're looking for a way to quickly and easily find the best developer for you, your budget, your team, your project, and your business, then welcome aboard. You're in the right place. Whether you're just getting started or you've been in the game for decades, we're going to be giving you the tools, strategies, systems, techniques, and just a little bit of the old school about what you can do right now to have more fun, more impact, more time, and more money by hiring smarter, not harder. But before we get started today, I want to make sure you've taken the opportunity to get our incredibly popular, entirely free, very useful little playbook. The 5 questions you need to find the perfect developer now. It's simple, fast, effective, and 100% free. Try it now at theperfectdeveloper.com.
Like, think about your long-term goals,
Okay.
the user experience, the potential roadblocks you could hit. You really have to think about all that beforehand.
Right. So it's like painting a clear picture, right? For potential developers to see if their skills really match what you need.
Exactly.
Right.
So, okay, you've done your homework, right?
Yeah.
You know your project inside and out. What's next?
Well, now it's time to look at the developers and those all-important technical skills.
Yeah.
You know how you check references for someone?
Uh-huh.
This is like checking references for their code.
I like that.
The playbook talks about different ways to do this, like technical interviews, where they actually have to write code.
Yeah.
There are also platforms like HackerRank.
Oh, hold on. For those of us who aren't coders, what's HackerRank?
Right, good point.
Huh.
It's a platform that tests their coding skills in a standardized way. They do challenges, solve problems. It simulates real work situations.
Oh.
It helps you get an objective sense of their abilities. But the playbook also stresses looking at the actual projects they've worked on.
So it's more than a quick glance at a portfolio, right?
Yeah.
You really have to look under the hood.
For sure. See how their code is structured, what technologies they used. You can even ask them to, walk you through their process on a project.
Oh, interesting.
That tells you a lot about how they approach challenges.
That's a good point. It's like beyond just, do they know the code? It's how do they think?
Exactly.
And speaking of thinking, that problem-solving aspect,
Yes.
the playbook really dives into that.
Yeah.
And it goes a step further. It talks about giving potential developers real-world problems they might face on your project.
That's actually really smart because you're not just testing knowledge then. You're testing, how they think on their feet.
Exactly.
Can they come up with creative solutions? Because those are the people you want when things inevitably go wrong.
It's true. Anyone can learn code, but not everyone has that problem-solving instinct.
Nope.
And you know what else the playbook highlights? It's something people sometimes forget about, but it's crucial. Those soft skills.
Ah, yes.
Communication, teamwork,
Yeah.
being able to manage their time,
Oh, for sure.
all that stuff.
Think about it. You can have someone who writes amazing code, but if they can't communicate clearly with the team or they miss every deadline, it's a nightmare.
It's so true. It's like that saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Exactly.
And speaking of, testing things out, the playbook has the suggestion I really like, trial periods.
Ooh, yeah.
Give the developer a smaller project or a trial run on the main one.
It's a win-win, really. You see how they actually perform in a real setting.
Right.
And the developer gets to see if your project and your team are a good fit for them.
So to recap, finding the perfect developer is about way more than just ticking off boxes on a resume, right? It's about understanding what you need,
Yes.
assessing their technical skills, but also their thinking style, their problem-solving abilities, and making sure their personality is a good fit too.
Totally. It's like a holistic approach. You're looking at the whole picture.
Exactly. And if you want to dive even deeper, the Playbook has this awesome resource called the 5 Questions.
Oh, yeah.
It'll help you have those really important conversations with potential developers. You can find it at theperfectdeveloper.com. Go check it out.
That's a great starting point.
Until next time, happy hiring, everyone.
Good luck.